Today is the second week of Lent, and our first reading is by Isaiah. He foretells of Jesus' coming. He gives us many messages in his writings. He gives this message to the kings, the princes of Sodom, and the people. Wash yourselves clean. Put away your misdeeds from before my eyes. Cease doing evil. And he says that God will clean us. Through our sins, we are scarlet, and they will become white as snow. That is so beautiful, that thought that our sins have made us red as scarlet, but we can be white as snow through God's mercy. And that mercy is Jesus on the cross, who forgives us for all our sins. In the gospel reading today by Matthew, Jesus gives us this old phrase that everyone is pretty familiar with: follow what they say, but not what they do. Well, that's great, but what is he talking about? In this gospel reading, he's pointing to the Pharisees, and he's telling the crowd, he's telling us, people of authority are telling you the law. Do what they tell you to do, but don't follow their actions. And it's really a simple human nature that we kind of like fall into sin and become prideful when we're in positions of authority. It happens often. We all do it. If we can resist the law, we will suffer this life. And how will we suffer? We'll suffer by sinning. We'll have guilt and shame. Pride and jealousy and self-centeredness will be our new normal, and we'll have no peace. How many of us are sad and depressed, physically sick from stress and guilt? Sin does that to us, but we have the sacrament of reconciliation given to us through Jesus. Jesus asks us to follow his law. Love God with your heart, your mind, and your soul, and your neighbor as yourself. The Pharisees preached the law, but pride and constant recognition altered their way of life. Power and prestige contaminates us. We know what is right to do, and it becomes difficult to follow. Today, we want to be popular on Facebook and TikTok, counting the views and the comments made to us. It's that glory and attention fuels our morale. Don't be a show-off. Be humble like Mother Mary, and don't ask for attention when you do good. God sees all and will repay us for our good deeds. Remember the 7 deadly sins: pride and lust, greed, envy, laziness, anger, and gluttony. In the gospel, Jesus tells us when someone is in authority, it's easier for them to do prideful and lose perspective. Who is in authority today? Our leaders in the community, at work, at school, our parents, our popular friends. So follow the law and don't follow bad actions by men. We are all human and have tendencies to sin. I guess we all will and will sin. But thank God for the sacrament of reconciliation, and we have that ability to take advantage of it during this wonderful time of Lent before Easter.
Entonces Jesús habló tanto para el pueblo como para sus discípulos. Los maestros de la ley y los fariseos han ocupado el puesto que dejó Moisés. Hagan y cumplan todo lo que ellos dicen, pero no los imiten, porque ellos enseñan y no practican. Preparan pesadas cargas muy difíciles de llevar y las echan sobre las espaldas de la gente, pero ellos ni siquiera levantan un dedo para moverlas. Todo lo que hacen para ser vistos por los hombres. Miren esas largas citas de la ley que llevan en la frente y los largos flecos de su manto. Les gusta ocupar los primeros lugares en los banquetes y los asientos reservados en las sinagogas. Les agrada que los saluden en las plazas y que la gente los llame maestros. Lo que es ustedes, no dejen llamar maestros, porque no tienen más que un maestro, y todos son hermanos. No llamen Padre a nadie en la tierra, porque ustedes tienen un solo Padre, el que está en el cielo. Tampoco se dejen ustedes llamar guía, porque ustedes no tienen más guía que Cristo. El más grande entre ustedes será el servidor de todos. Porque el que se pone por encima será humillado, y el que se rebaja será puesto en alto. Palabra de Dios. Queridos hermanos, Jesucristo nos vuelve a enseñar el camino que todos tenemos que seguir, el camino de la humildad. Jesús habló directamente y fuertemente. Hoy en día, lastimosamente, podemos también padecer de fariseísmo y de incoherencia en lo que decimos y lo que hacemos. Para ser auténticos hijos de Dios, debemos ser humildes, siempre como aprendices. Pedir a Dios que nos dé la coherencia no para buscar honores ni reconocimientos. Ustedes, dice Jesús, son hermanos. Si quieren ser grandes, haz de servidor de los demás, igual que Jesús, el primer servidor. Gracias y bendiciones.